Hello everyone, this is Inspire 2016. We would like to give you a free tarot card reading with regards to your career and money focus. So the way we laid out the card, we will draw 6 cards from the deck, and at the bottom of the deck we will be clarifying cards for you. So the first card will represent your present positions, and then there is a card crossing the present position will be the bridge card, which could be facilitates you towards the future and also hindering you towards the present positions. And the second card will be the bridge card. The third card will represent the past positions, and the fourth card will represent the things that you learn from the past, and the next card will represent something that you need to let go from your past, and the last card with the sixth card is the future or the outcome cards of your reading. And as I said, in the end there will be a clarifying card, will be the bottom of the deck card for you. So I hope that you enjoy the reading, and if you like the reading, just click like and subscribe to our channel. Thank you. Hello Capricorn, this is Inspire 2016 with your monthly reading for the month of June 2016, focusing on your career and money situations. So the first card that you have for the present positions, you get the 5 of Cups. So this 5 of Cups represents that you might have some troubles in the past to let go something, maybe some mistakes or something that you have done previously. You might also have missed out some opportunities in the past that you might feel you should have had those kind of opportunity. For instance, if you have lost a job or you have applied for several different positions but you never get any of those. So that also indicates this kind of emotional loss in some way, or you might be having some kind of disappointment with the other person, for instance your coworker or your boss. You might have some unfulfillments or lack of fulfillment in your life. So it also be showing that you have some kind of self-pity as well. In this case, you might not feeling fulfillment or content with your life. So this indicates that in the picture of the 5 of Cups that there are still hopes remain, because there are still 2 cups filled with the water there, still full, that you didn't even see it behind you. So that might be something that you have to think about. Just think positive that you still have, let's say for instance your friends, your family that always support you. So the next card that you have for your bridge card, you have the 4 of Swords. So in this case the 4 of Swords indicates that there are the time for rest and recuperations, the time for recovery from the challenging times that you have in the past, that could also help you out to recover your feelings and your emotions, and the time for relaxations and contemplation of what you have done in the past. So if you have felt a lot of stress, tensions or hard times in the past, this is also a good time for you to start taking a rest. Try to be mindful and try to heal your body, your emotional self. Do some meditation or things like that to make you feel better in order to go towards your goal. In this case, you might have some hard feeling in your workplace situations in some way. That also could indicate this sign for you to take a break and start thinking what you should do to make the situation better in this case. So the next card that you have for your past positions, you get the Fool card, but this Fool card is in reverse positions. So the Fool card in reverse suggests that you might have had chosen the wrong actions in the past. You might have had some kind of taken the job that you didn't even like it in the past, or you might have had some kind of situation in your workplace when you have no clue in what you have to do, and then suddenly you realize that you have to do a lot of things for instance, or you might have not have capabilities or skills that you need to in order to fulfill the expectation from your superior in this case, or your employer here. That indicates also that you have kind of rejections as well, for instance, from if you apply for a job in the past, that you might have had a lot of some kind of rejection from the job that you apply in the past. That also indicates from the full in reverse. That means that you cannot even start at something new. So that strongly indicates from the full card in reverse, but it's in the reverse position in the past anyway, so that's a good news as well. So the next card that you have, things that you learn from the past, you get the 8 of Cups. So this 8 of Cups indicates that you are disappointed enough to walk away from everything that you have built so far. So the 8 of Cups here in the picture shows the man who were walking away from the 8 cup behind him. So you might have done a lot of things in the past. For instance, you have done a lot of work, you have done so much material success and all projects that you have to do in your work situations, but you might not have had a lot of contentment, or you might be feeling disappointed. You didn't even get, for instance, instant gratification from your boss in this case. You might not feeling content. You didn't even get the, for instance, promotions in this case. So that's why you didn't even feel the emotional fulfillments in this case. So that's the reason why you walk away from that situation. So something that you learn anyway from the past, that you feel you have to walk away from this situation. So the next card that you get is something that you have to let go from the past. So you get the 6 of Cups. So sometimes you might be feeling that you want to look back and live in the past, but that's something that you cannot do anyway, because your life has to go on. So there is something like you have an emotional crisis or things like that, that you want stay in the past because you feel you like to be there in the past. But something that you want to take out here is that in the past positions, something that didn't work out, you have to let things go. So it might be also indicates here that somebody from the past, for instance in your work environments, or somebody, your co-workers, that didn't even give you a lot of fulfillments or appreciation on your work, or they didn't even feel that you have contributed something towards the company. So this also indicates that you have to let go those kind of, let's say, rejections, emotional unfulfillments from your past. And this type of thing also can influence your emotional well-being too, by the way, since you always feel that you want this thing since the past. Maybe you already achieved a lot of great things in the past that you want to stay there, but this is something that you have to let go. You have to go towards the present and also the future here. So, and the next card that you get is the future or the outcome positions. You get the Queen of Pentacles. So this indicates feminine figures very prominent in your life. Could be also your co-worker or your boss. So since this is a queen, so it's a female feminine card, so it could also be you, Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus. That also indicates that she might be able to give you a new opportunity. So she is very grounded, so she might be also your prospective employer if you have been applying for a new job. For instance, she might giving you a lot of a new project in some way. If you're still in your current situations in your workplace, she might be the one that could help you towards new fulfilling outcomes in your work situations. So she could also be your spouse. She could also be your significant loved one. That could also indicate that she could support you to give you a new opportunity towards your goal or the things that you're really passionate about. And the clarifying card, which is the last card in the tarot reading spread, you get the 7 of Pentacles. The 7 of Pentacles shows that you are strongly invested all of your times and energy and your effort towards your goal. So you put all of your hard work and you are passionately waiting for the results to come out. So this actually summarizes the whole overall readings here, that indicates that you have been working extra hard putting all of your efforts into something that finally paid off. So one suggestion here, you should not wait and give it up. So you have to go towards your goal. All of your effort will bear the fruits of your labors. That's something that you might have to consider about. So this clarifying card indicates strongly the outcomes that you may have is that once you have put all of your work, all of your hard work, all of those challenging time in the past, so the next thing you will get new challenges, new opportunities, maybe given by the Queen of Pentacles here, or it could also be yourself if you are the one. And this indicates also that you will get a financial help, could also be the case as well. And all of these will result into abundance in your life. So this is something that you want to consider about. So I think that's the overall reading for you for the month of June, focusing on your career and money situations. I hope that this reading helps you towards your career life, and if you like the reading, just click like and subscribe to our channel. Thank you.